you connecting the dots. I think they thought Tennessee would take Mason Taylor. They didn't. Cleveland didn't take him. Chicago didn't take him, obviously, because they had taken the tight end earlier. It was like, oh, shit, he's actually going to be there at 42, and he was. And they're like, all right, cool, knock this one out. So, I really like the pick. I think Mason Taylor, I think Connor described this really well, as he's a jack of all trades, master of none at the moment, but he's got upside at all of those levels. I don't think he's going to be Brock Bowers and catch 115 balls, but I also think he's a better blocker than Brock Bowers is. And I think he does a lot of things Brock Bowers is like not really asked to do because they play a different type of tight end. Like when I played, I was a lot more, not as good as Brock Bowers, obviously, but I couldn't block at all. And like you're just kind of basically a big receiver, a big slot. Like, Mason Taylor blocks well. He does everything well. A lot of what we kind of hoped Jeremy Rucker would be, where he could play a lot of different roles and he's a smooth mover and these different things. He's a better player and he's a better athlete. Point being, he actually like should pan out the way it's supposed to pan out. And the lineage thing is a huge thing too, right? Like not only is Jason Taylor his dad, Zach Thomas is his uncle. Like there's just really well spoken, dominated the interview process. I think AZ Thomas, I would be shocked if they thought Azareye'h Thomas was going to be there at 73. There's no way. I just said it before, like he didn't run great, but everything else tested well. It's like he still is he's still a 9, RAS score guy running a high 4.5. Like that means everything else looked good. Tape's really good, smooth mover, good feet. It's not an immediate need, but it kind of is an immediate need at the same time. I would be if you took pay out of it, Joe, I bet you Azareye'h Thomas is a better player right now than Brandon Stevens is. I have a hard time believing that a guy that is going to sit there with Aaron Glenn, he's going to sit there with Chris Banjo and all these different guys and around Michael Carter and Sauce every day. And he's not going to just I don't know. I'm really high on the pick. I know he's a analytical darling, in terms of like he checks all his boxes. So I think they would have taken Kyle Williams for sure. Not for sure. I think I agree. It would have made sense. And then you could have gone, corner in round 4, or you would have gone Malachi Moore there and figured it out. And Steven stays a corner and like no one would have questioned it.